y'all, Pam here with Big Creative Crafts, and welcome back. So y'all, today there is a lot of stuff going on in our town. We have got the Banana Pudding Festival, which is a 2-day event. It is going on Saturday and Sunday. It is always the first full weekend in October. So we've got that going on. So I will be doing that probably tomorrow. Now today, we have the Arts and Crafts Guild has their craft show going on. And then we also have the Quilt Guild doing their annual quilt show. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to hit up the town square. And that is where the Arts and Crafts Guild has their fall craft show. I'm trying to think of the exact name of it. But anyway, it's their fall craft show. And then from there, I'm going to go over to the quilt show. Now the quilt show has been going on for years and I have never been to it. Now my kids, it's a 2-day event also, but it is on Friday and Saturday. Now when my children were small, the elementary school, I think it's elementary, one of the lower level grades would always walk the kids up to the quilt show and they would get to walk through it. But like I said, I've never actually been, so we're going to check that out today too. So y'all get to come along with me. So yeah, let's go to town and check out the craft shows. So I'm going to turn y'all off so you don't have to watch me drive the whole way. And I'll pick y'all back up when we get to town. Me again. Okay, so, and when I say pick you up, I mean, you know, turn you back on. Y'all are at a mount. Okay, but anywho, okay y'all, and we're back. So up here on the left, we're coming up to our drive-in, which is called the Pink Cadillac. It has been here forever and ever. Well, as far back as I can remember, anywho, it's been here. And this weekend, they're playing The Goonies, which I think is super freaking cool. And I do believe Nightmare on Elm Street. Don't know, can y'all see the sign right there to the left? Yes, The Goonies and Nightmare on Elm Street. They do also show current movies. But being that it's Halloween season, they almost always do the spooky season, and they show some classic, older Halloween movies, which I think is fantastic. And I'm not saying that The Goonies is a Halloween movie, but you get what I'm saying. Nightmare on Elm Street is. But last weekend they were playing The Conjuring, and I'm sorry, but not last weekend, weekend before last, I don't think I could go sit in a pitch dark field, because that's basically what it is, right? Watching The Conjuring. That would scare me. I would be scared. Anywho, all right. Continuing on with the journey, I will again. This time, I think I will not turn y'all back on until we get to town, unless I see something super fascinating that I think y'all would enjoy. Otherwise, this is it. It's just a little 2-lane road. Yeah. So, I will turn y'all back on once we get closer to town for the craft show. Oh, look at that pretty car. Oh, it's for sale. I'm not even turning around because, girl, y'all, I know that it's way outside of my budget, but oh, wasn't that pretty? Okay, I'll be back. And here we go. Got the Tasty Witch. She makes delicious grilled cheese sandwiches. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Okay, now our town has a contest where they decorate skeletons. So this is one of them. And y'all, the screen is so bright, I don't know if what y'all are seeing, so. There's another one. I'm gonna go over and meet Elvis. He's sitting with Minnie. Alright, y'all, you know I had to show you this shirt because I had to. Okay, so y'all, I had to take out the sound because it was really loud. There were a lot of people milling around. There was music playing. So we're just going to talk about these little skeletons, and I might add some little spooky music. I don't know, but I think they are so creative and it's so fun. It's all in good fun, just to get all the businesses in town involved. And our town is a bit of a Halloween town. We have a big Halloween parade, and it's just a lot of fun. All right, y'all. So the first craft booth we're going to stop in here is called Milled and Measured, and he does amazing woodwork. And I just wanted to show y'all some of the things that he has made. Look at those rolling pins. So, so cool. Now, don't worry. I do have all of the information linked in the description. All right, so for all my yarny peeps, I asked his wife about yarn bowls. And y'all will see those coming up here in just a second. He does not make them, but his wife said that he keeps a list of items that people want. He listens to what the people want. And so I told her that brown one right there on the corner would be the perfect size. And then there's another one coming up on the other table. So yeah, I will show y'all that one here too in just a second. I probably should like point it out, but it's this one here that's multicolored right there in the corner of the screen. That one right there. And look at this really pretty cedar coat rack. Oh, so pretty. Okay, so now we're heading over to True Nectar. She makes beeswax stuff. Beeswax candles and wax melts, beard balm, and goat's milk soap. And so, but y'all, her candles were super duper cute. And again, all of her links and everything will be in the description box below. Seriously, y'all, like how fun are these candles? They're made custom for the holidays, and she's going to be adding a whole new line to her Etsy shop. So again, linked in the description box. Go check them out. Okay, so here's the candle I was just wanting to tell y'all about. I thought it came sooner. So she made these little wax ice cubes, so it looks like an iced drink. How cool is that? Okay, and then banana pudding. Because hello, Banana Pudding Festival's going on this weekend. And y'all, how cute is that? You know I had to buy it. I did. I did. Just gotta show all the goodies. All right, like I said, y'all, there were a lot of people milling around. It was noisy, which is fantastic. There was a great turnout. I hope everybody did great there today. Y'all check her out. All right, let's mosey on and let's check out some more of these skeletons. You gotta get more skeletons, Joe. We're gonna walk around and get the rest of the skeletons. So y'all finished up at that one. Isn't he cute? And y'all, I just thought that I had finished up on the other side, because guess what? I have not. Because there's a whole other side. But we're gonna get Mr. Skeleton first. I don't know that we'll get all the skeletons, but we're gonna get as many of them as I can because they're just funny. This is Norma, the original Garden Club member. So I finished up the other side, but I didn't know there was another side. So I'll have to go over there in just a second. Hey!
Hey.
So many skeletons. So y'all, I did not walk across the street to get the ones on that side. So I just zoomed in. I think I got them all. But if I missed one, local peeps, I'm so sorry if I missed your skeleton.
More skeletons.
All right, y'all, so that is all of the craft booths that I filmed in, apparently. It was so bright out there, I must have either hit record and then hit stop all at the same time. Anywho, all right, I'll try to do better tomorrow at Banana Pudding. All right, y'all, I think I got it all this time. Now we're heading to the quilt show. Alrighty, let's roll. And for those wanting to know, did I spend money? Yes, I did. I had to pop in there, y'all. It smells so good. Okay, moseying on down the road. Really not that far from the quilt show, but just thought I'd pop in there and see. She's got some new items in there. She started making a shampoo bar, which, you know what? She may have always had a shampoo bar and I just didn't notice it. But anyway, all right. Let's head on over to the quilt show. All right, that was a bit of a hike, y'all. Not not really. Not too far, but there's the entrance for the quilt show. I could have parked right there. That's okay. I needed the exercise. All right, y'all be watching for the quilt show video coming soon. All right, remember, be creative. And until next time, happy crafting. Bye.